Because James Harden is planning to return to the Clippers on a 2-year, $70 million deal. That is what a league source confirmed to our Ohm Youngmisuk. LA will be, of course, opening a new arena, and now they will know that they have Kawhi Leonard and at least James Harden in the Intuit Dome. So I want to bring in our Ramona Shelburne because, Ramona, notice a name that I didn't mention, Paul George.
Yeah.
What does this decision tell us about Paul George's future in Los Angeles?
Well, it's really interesting. Kawhi Leonard took 3 years, $150 million. James Harden just took 2 years, $70 million.
Yep.
But the second year of that contract is a player option. So we're back to this one-on-one with James Harden. It's almost like he hits free agency every single season. But this year it's a player option. And for Paul George, it's really been about, he knows that there are other teams that will offer him 4 years. There are other teams that will give him the full max. Kawhi Leonard, James Harden have taken less than the full max to stay in Los Angeles. But if you know your market has 4 years elsewhere, 4 years and a full max elsewhere,
yep.
And this is probably your last big contract. If you're Paul George, it is a very tough decision. You know, a couple years ago, I did a cover story on Paul George and talking about why he wanted to play in Los Angeles. He wants to be at home around his parents. His mom had a stroke when he was younger, and it's harder for her to travel to games. Being in Los Angeles was a homecoming for her and for him, and this is a tugging at his heartstrings to make this choice. And yet, 4 years versus 3 years, 4 years at a full max versus less than the full max. That's a tough decision for a player in his mid-30s.
NBA